Hello class, today we are going to learn chapter 1 form 5 already. So the chapter 1 form 5, the big topic is redox equilibrium. Redox equilibrium. Actually, redox comes from two words, okay? They combine the two words into one word, which is reduction and oxidation. We will see it further later. Equilibrium. Equilibrium one simple meaning of equilibrium is balance. Okay, so redox balance. There are a few keywords that you are going to learn, but for now I just want you to see this one. Okay, oxidation, oxidation state, oxidizing agent, reducing agent, and reduction, and of course redox reaction. Other keywords such as anode and also cathode, this one you have learned in form 4. Okay, so we are going to see the subtopic 1.1 in this chapter, which is oxidation and reduction. And in this subtopic, you are going to learn, you are going to able to, for now, 1.1.1, describe a redox reaction through activities. Okay, this one and also 1.1.3 later on in the next subtopic. So what is redox reaction? This is the definisi for redox reaction. A redox reaction is a chemical reaction where oxidation and reduction occur simultaneously. Ini sebenarnya adalah satu tindak balas kimia. Semua persamaan kimia kamu, contohnya A tambah B menghasilkan C dan D. Semua persamaan kimia kamu sebenarnya boleh dijelaskan dengan menggunakan tindak balas redox. Okey, tindak balas redox dalam persamaan kimia ini menunjukkan bahawa ada proses pengoksidaan dan ada proses penurunan. Reduction is penurunan yang berlaku serentak. Mari kita tengok contoh di bawah. But before we look at the example, I want you to understand again. Okay, this is cross-curriculum language. The term redox is derived from two words. Redox, red, comes from the word reduction. Okay, and then ox comes from the word oxidation. So when we combine, it will become redox. We often will hear people mention it, pronounce it as redox also, because they follow the pronunciation for reduction like that. But redox, okay, redox. So redox is a chemical reaction where reduction and oxidation must occur simultaneously. Okay class, so to understand redox reaction, we need to understand these four terms first. Okay, we can explain whether a chemical reaction is redox reaction when we understand gain or loss of oxygen, gain or loss of hydrogen, transfer of electron, and change in oxidation number. And in today's topic, I'm going to focus on the first term first, which is a gain or loss of oxygen. Okay, let us look at the first term here. Oxidation and reduction, pengoksidaan dan penurunan in terms of gain or loss of oxygen. Dari segi menerima dan juga kehilangan oksigen. Look at the photograph over here. This is the photograph of combustion of magnesium ribbon in dry ice. So something happened here. Let us look at the chemical equation. Mg plus CO2 will yield MgO and also C. So ini adalah persamaan kimia yang biasa. In this chemical equation, when you are asked which one undergo oxidation, which one undergo reduction, sebenarnya you just have to refer to the bahan, to the reactant only. Okay, so let us look at the first reactant. The first reactant is Mg, right? So look at Mg. At first Mg saja, but after it undergo oxidation, look at what happened to Mg. After the reaction, it receive or it gains O. So apabila ada satu bahan menerima gain of oxygen, menerima oksigen at the end of the reaction, we say that bahan itu undergo oxidation, mengalami pengoksidaan. Tengok saja perubahan dia daripada bahan ke hasil. Bahan no O, berhasil ada O. Dia terima O. So itu pengoksidaan or oxidation. Look at the second reactant here. CO2. Mula-mula we can see O here. And then after the reaction, we see that there's no more O. Maksudnya the CO2 sudah kehilangan loss of oxygen. So we say that when a reactant loss of oxygen, we say that reactant is undergoing reduction, mengalami penurunan. Okay, so faham di sana, bila bahan, kalau bahan mengalami penambahan oksigen, that is oxidation. And bila dia mengalami oxidation, itu juga maksudnya the bahan, the substance is functioning as reducing agent. Kalau dia mengalami reduction, if it undergoes reduction, that reactant is oxidizing agent. Terbalik di sana, if it undergoes oxidation, dia reducing agent. Kalau dia undergo reduction, dia oxidizing agent. Okay? So, maksudnya di sana kan kelas like this. Look at the soalan here. Oxidized substance, magnesium. Why? Because magnesium gains oxygen. From Mg become MgO. Reduced substance, bahan yang diturunkan, carbon dioxide. Why? Because CO2 loses oxygen. Oxidizing agent, carbon dioxide. Because apa? Carbon dioxide oxidizes magnesium. Look at this. Carbon dioxide is actually helping the magnesium to become oxidized. Reducing agent, magnesium. Kenapa? Because it helps the carbon dioxide to be reduced menjadi C. So, siapa yang mengalami oxidation, dialah reducing agent. Siapa mengalami reduction, dialah oxidizing agent. Remember, our focus is on the reactant only. Okay, I hope you understand today's lesson. Can you please complete this one, activity 1A? Okay, this is very urgent. Send the homework to Google Classroom. Thank you.